We're going to take our 7, 8. We're going to modify it with just a little 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Alright, just a little slide out. Alright, it's not a jump, it's a slide. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're just going 7, 8. So anyway, that's all I want you to do right now is just go 7, 8.
And start with the bend. Your feet are together in this bend with knee. And as you slide it up,
So you really don't have to jump much, it's more that the weight comes up. Your feet just push out so your head really doesn't go. You don't want to go. Alright?
if you're super slippery, you might have to add a little more.
Alright? 5, 6, 7, 8. Down, up.
Yes.
We're on 7, 8, 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 8. Down, up. How about that? Now our feet can get together on 7, 8, or we're going 5, 6, or we're going 5, 6. Well, for a leader, it's a little easier than a follow because normally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. My feet are kind of here to get already for the leader. For the follow, they have to make a more conscious effort.
I just slid right into feet together. I figured out what to do. This is where we make the decision. This
This is not a led move. This is, again, an optional styling move.
Right.
So yeah, leaders, you're normally going 5, 6, and your feet are usually shoulder width apart just to be comfortable and balanced. And then 7 and 8 in place. But instead I'm going to go 5, 6 and bring my feet together because I know I want to go 7 and 8. And do that little pop.
And that's what I do too, actually.
1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
I just glue the feet together so I get ready to do it.
Alright? So that's all we're going to do. We're going to start side by side because that's the easiest way to start right now. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6. My feet are kind of close together. 7, 8. 7, 8. 1, 2. We can do 1, 2, right? Just go back to swing.
I have a question on the how we're landing on the 8. So I noticed that when I was doing it, I don't know if this is correct, but I was kind of favoring my right side a little bit, so that way I had my my weight off of my left foot for the box set coming up. Is that or do we want that, or do we want like evenly distributed, or am I overthinking this?
The answer is yes. I think he's going to be 1. So even though my weight is evenly distributed, I am more ready to step back, ready to lead back with 1. Yes, general move might be. Alright? But does it have to be? It doesn't have to be. But for now, that's what it's going to be. So again, after 7, 8, we're just going to go 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You get it if you want. Right? Sometimes whenever you do 1, it's harder to do it the second time. So you might want to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. You might not want to do 2 in a row because it was too tough to try to do and recover. Alright, because that's what the whole thing is. We're throwing off your timing just a little bit. Normally you'd be doing 7 and 8 and sitting back here ready for that 1, 2, but now you went 7 and 8 and your weight is not really that sit back. You can still sit back a little bit on 8. So even though leaders, depending on what you want to lead, 7, 8, I'm 8, but I'm also kind of leaning back just a little bit, sitting back. Still keep my tension. That's one thing you don't want to lose whenever you do this. 7, 8, you don't want to lose your connection. So make sure after your 7, 8, you're still connected here. So I'm ready to do 1. All right, let's try. Why? Because. Something different. Let's do something. All right, 1, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, 8. So we're adding the old thumb on 2s. We're holding 1, adding 2. So we're going, this is the hardest part. 7, 8, 1, 2. Alright? So we're not doing anything on 1. We're not doing anything on 1. Why? Because it's different. It messes with your mind. So right now we're going to do this. 7, 8. Follows can do this also.
Okay, I never do this one in the follow.
But it's one we could both do.
Yes.
Alright? So we're going to take our 7, 8, 1, 2. Alright? Alright? 7, 8, 1, 2. 8, 1, 2. Our 2 is just a 8, 1, 2. Hopping down onto that foot. At the same time, bringing this foot back. Left foot for leaders, right foot for follows. Because what's going to happen after that is trip, full step. So we want that available for that next part. Alright? So let's just do this. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2. Try to get to this part. Let's try to do our 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2.
Quite good. That's so I do something different. You know how you have the muscles.
Sue's variation is this.
Right.
She goes 7, 8.
1, 2, triple step.
She goes 1, 1, 2.
Triple step. Yeah, so actually, yeah, let's start that in because frankly, that's what I do, right? So 5, 6, 7, 8, 1, 2, triple step.
That's kind of like, oh, it's after me, Lucky Charms. Alright? But
If you want.
let's get
My foot actually just crosses over and then I do things.
let's get one thing down though.
Yeah,
We're gonna start
that's
messing
what I'm
things up.
saying. That's why I keep screwing it up.
Yeah. Alright? So all we're gonna do is 7, 8, 1, 2. But again, just like before, we want to make sure that we keep this connection here. We don't want to go 7, 8, 1, 2 and be like falling forward. We still want to be kind of sitting back a little bit so that we are connected here, and then we can kind of go bump, 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 get it back together for our triple step. All right? So let's, and leaders, one little trick I do here, if I find I'm losing this connection, on my 1, I just stand here still, but on my 2, I kind of scoot my butt back a little bit. And that creates this connection a little bit more if I find that we lost a little bit of this connection. So I can kind of use that little 7, 8, 1, 2 to do a little scoot backwards, and that rebuilds this connection. So I can then trip full step back to my partner. All right? Swing outs are a very thing, and we've been told that on a swing out, you lead it on 1. On a swing out, you lead it on 2. On a swing out, you lead it on 1 and 2. On a swing out, you don't lead it at all.
We've done
these-
privates with world champions.
and these are all-
everybody does it a little different. So we decided they were all right.
And I've been told by Jul-Aug who world champion, oh, no. You never bring your follow in on a swing out. And then he goes and says, all right, so we're going to do some swing outs. And he does this. And says, wait a minute, no. He said, well, you don't bring them in unless you need to. So yeah. All right, but if your follow doesn't come in, 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. I just have to go and get them. All right, so leaders, you make up the slack. All right, so let's see if you can take this swing out into a second swing out. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, and 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right, might want to not do this down up on the second one, just so you get together. 5 and 6. I mean, I can just pop that out there. All right.
I mean, yeah, you can kind of throw them anywhere.
I mean, you can
You can hear the music when it kind of calls for it. Try thinking about it, don't people hear everybody calls for it.
I mean, it is legal for like, you do, true. I mean, you know, you take a partner and say down, up, it is a legal thing, but in a single hand hold, it becomes more of an individual thing that you can add in at different points. Right? But it's just something to start thinking about. 7 and 8 doesn't have to be 7 and 8. 1, 2 doesn't have to be 1, 2. 1, 2 can be 1, 2. 1, 2 can be 1, 2. You know, it can be any number of things.
It's fun, this one's a nice, fun, easy one. So
Before we've done we've done 7 and 8, 1 and 2, and we've done 7 and 8 kickball change. We did that a long time ago, where you know instead of the 7 and 8 being just 7 and 8, we did 7 and 8, 1 and 2. So I mean, all these things, that's the easiest place to play with the swing on is 7, 8, and 1, 2. You can start adding different footworks and start thinking about different footwork patterns. Right now, this is simple, 7, 8, and then go back to 1, 2 if you need to. You don't need to throw in the 2 and then, right?
it's the spinny one.
Spinning what?
Spin me around down there.
Huh?
It's
Where I spin you around?
yeah, it's like that. Just-
Oh, I mean, just an idea. Shoot, shoot.
Yeah, there's that too.
That's just grabbing and holding
And if
and
it's
tossing.
if it's a really fast score,
Yeah.
you can also like that.
Yeah, I mean, swing outs, you can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2. I mean, it's something as simple as that, where I make my partner turn me around on 7, 8. So you can start playing with 7 and 8 and start doing different things. All right, enough of that. Yeah, just go after, get working.